Let me also get you a report on all of the politics that we've been seeing in the last 24 hours. The government did try to quell all of this outrage on the loudspeaker issue, which is where it started in Maharashtra. They called an all-party meet yesterday, but that too failed as most opposition parties chose to boycott the event. Even Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray didn't attend.
जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुरु सागर जय कपि सति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतुलित बलधाम अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथे ध्वज बजा विराजे कांधे मुंज जनेऊ साजे संकट सुवर्ण केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी चातुर राम काज करिबे कातुर पूर्ण मुंडन बोला बोला साथ बोला इकडे
The Ranas, an MP-MLA couple behind bars for threatening to chant the Hanuman Chalisa outside Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray's residence. The stringent sedition charge that has been slapped against the couple has opened a political can of worms. As the Azan Hanuman Chalisa loudspeaker controversy snowballs, the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi, in a bid to quell the fire, called an all-party meet, but that too was a complete flop as most opposition leaders refused to attend the meet that even Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray wasn't present for.
आम्ही आजच्या बैठकीवर बहिष्कार घातलाय. महाराष्ट्रामध्ये अशा प्रकारची परिस्थिती आम्ही कधीच बघितली नाही की सरकार पक्षाचे लोक पोलीस संरक्षणामध्ये विरोधी पक्ष आपल्या भ्रष्टाचारावर बोलतो म्हणून जीवे मारण्याकरता हल्ला करतात.
But the Maharashtra government remains defiant. They are now taking this fight to the national capital.
सारे जो दल थे वहाँ उन्होंने यही कहा है कि हम केंद्र सरकार से भी इस पे कुछ बातचीत करें और दूसरा क्योंकि ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट का मामला है तो जो भी सुप्रीम कोर्ट की ऑर्डर्स है उसका फॉलो अप होना चाहिए लेकिन ये फॉलो करते हुए किसी को भी तकलीफ ना हो यही हमारा मानना है. लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का इशू ना हो ये भी हम उस पे बात पक्की करके आ जाए.
The BJP meanwhile is also upping the ante on the assault on its leader Kirit Somaiya. The former BJP MP met Minister of State for Home and the Union Home Secretary alleging he was attacked by Shiv Sena workers in the presence of police.
महाराष्ट्र की पुलिस की उपस्थिति में इस प्रकार से मारपीट करना धमकियां देना ये हिंदुस्तान के संविधान में जो मूलभूत अधिकार है उसकी हत्या है.
किसी को यहाँ थोड़ा खून आ गया है हाँ तो राष्ट्रपति शासन लगाने के लिए भाग रहे. अगर आपकी कोई समस्या है तो आप महाराष्ट्र के मुख्यमंत्री से मिलिए, महाराष्ट्र के गृह मंत्री से मिलिए, आप उनको अपना निवेदन दीजिए. महाराष्ट्र में उद्धव ठाकरे के नेतृत्व में काम हो रहा है तो यहाँ से भागेंगे 4-5 लोग पकड़कर दिल्ली में उठेंगे महाराष्ट्र को बदनाम करेंगे.
The loudspeaker dangal isn't going to end anytime soon. An NCP neta has now shot off a letter to Union Home Minister Amit Shah with this demand.
क्या मुझे हमारे मोटा भाई आदरणीय अमित शाह जी पीएम आवास के बाहर हमें परमिशन देंगे क्या? मैं तो सिर्फ हनुमान चालीसा पढ़ने के लिए परमिशन नहीं मांगी थी. हमारे भारत में जितने भी धर्म है वो सब धर्मों की मैं सद्भावना करती हूँ और मैं सब धर्म का श्लोक पढ़ना चाहती थी.
With Dev Kotak in Mumbai, Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, what escalated this entire political showdown and controversy in Maharashtra was the arrest of the Ranas. The MP-MLA couple were taken into custody after they threatened that they would recite the Hanuman Chalisa outside Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray's residence. They, however, haven't managed to secure any legal relief. In a major setback for both Navneet Rana and Ravi Rana, the Bombay High Court dismissed their plea, seeking the quashing of the FIR against them. Remember that they faced that extremely serious charge of sedition. Now, in the next step, the couple is expected to move the Supreme Court against the High Court order that rejected the quashing of the FIR. They're currently in different jails. Navneet Rana is lodged in the Baikola jail. Ravi Rana is at the Taloja jail. And they've challenged the state's action against them. Their lawyer has alleged that the second FIR that was filed against the couple is illegal. On the other hand, you had the state arguing that these two FIRs are for two different events, and so it's warranted to take this kind of action. The Ranas have alleged that the new charges have only been put to ensure that they don't secure bail and remain behind bars. Interestingly, today, while the High Court had rejected their plea to quash the FIR yesterday, today their bail hearing will happen in the Sessions Court. Let's take this back across to Dev Kotak, who's getting us all the updates from Mumbai. So, Dev, today the Ranas will be pinning all of their hopes in the Sessions Court. Take us through exactly what they've said in their bail plea.
So basically they have said that the state government has wrongly used the charge of 124A, which is the section of sedition under the Indian Penal Code. However, the special public prosecutor on behalf of the state government, Mr. Pradeep Garat, has said that, these guys had just organized some sort of drama, and it was all done under the garb of actually wanting to perform Hanuman Chalisa. But however, reciting the God's name was their last intention. That was never a part of their plan. In fact, a main part of their plan was to disturb and sort of dislodge the state machinery, which could have toppled the state government as well. This was the same argument that was made by Mr. Garat yesterday. However, it is for us to see whether the Sessions Court today grants them bail. But yesterday, the Bombay High Court also, before rejecting their bail plea, had clearly stated the fact that they found considerable merit in the arguments that are being put forth by the state. And that did not really allow them, allow the Rana couple to get bail in that case.
Okay.
Of course, they also said that for several hours where the state police had been deployed, several columns of the state reserve police force had also been put on the ground, and those unruly Shiv Sena supporters had even broken barricades. However, nothing of that sort was really discussed. In fact, Justice Varale and Justice Modak only wanted to focus on the fact that the Ranas had erred and deserve to be punished for the kind of provocative speech and the statements that they had made. Like I said earlier, that could have caused a potential law and order problem, and the Bombay High Court even used the word apprehension over the fact that the Rana couple were merely wanting to perform a religious act that was far away from their intention, and they wanted to really disturb the law and order in the state of Maharashtra and the city of Mumbai.
Okay, Dev, thank you for those details. But as Dev just told you, the Bombay High Court made it very, very clear that they believe that the state's action in this case was justified, was warranted. Dev also gave you a sense of exactly what the Bombay High Court said. In our next report, we break down for you exactly what happened in that hearing, how it was a huge setback for the Ranas, as the Bombay High Court said that yes, there was an apprehension of a law and order situation actually breaking out in Mumbai with the threat that the Ranas would recite the Hanuman Chalisa outside Chief Minister Uddhav Thakere's residence.
Persons in public life expected to act responsibly. Declaration of reciting religious verses at personal residence or public place, a breach of personal liberty of another person. State justified in holding apprehension about law and order being disturbed. With these sharp observations, the Bombay High Court dismissed independent MP Navneet Rana and her husband MLA Ravi Rana's plea, which sought quashing of FIR against them. Navneet Rana continues to remain in Mumbai's Baikola jail, while her husband is in Taloja jail. The couple are charged with sedition, promoting enmity and disrupting harmony.
Our case is that the presence of the police officers in the house at that time was not in discharge of their public service.
मेरा कहना ऐसा है कि ये न्यायालय ने बताने की जरूरत नहीं थी और न्यायालय को ये बताना पड़ रहा है, और न्यायालय ने जो कहा है कि व्हेन यू हैव ग्रेट पावर्स यू हैव ग्रेट रिस्पांसिबिलिटीज आल्सो, ऐसा न्यायालय को कहना पड़ा है। यानी हम जो सामान्य आदमी समझ सकते हैं, वो लगता है जो रिस्पांसिबल पोस्ट पे जो लोग हैं वो समझ नहीं रहे।
While the legal battle continues, the Amravati MP has made some sensational allegations. Navneet Rana claims that while she was in custody in Khar police station, she was tortured, abused and suffered caste bias. Rana has now written to Lok Sabha Speaker claiming that she was not provided drinking water throughout the night. She claims she was told by cops that neech zaat ke logon ko pani nahi dete. Navneet also alleges that she was abused on the basis of her caste in the most filthy language. She was allegedly also told that people from Nichi Zaat did not use bathrooms in the Khar police station and that the lockup was worse than what animals are treated.
की एका स्त्री करता हजारो लोक जमा करता त्यांच्या घरी जाऊन त्यांना पोलीस अटक करतात आणि जणू काही पाकिस्तानची युद्ध जिंकल्यासारखं जल्लोष करतात. काय अवस्था यावी?
मैं हैरान इस बात को लेकर हूं कि महाराष्ट्र के पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री अब प्रवक्ता बन गए हैं एक इंडिपेंडेंट एमपी और एमएलए के लिए. वो इंडिपेंडेंट एमपी जो 2019 में उन्होंने प्रोटेस्ट बकायदा वीडियो रिकॉर्ड करके जारी किया था कि उनको जय श्री राम के नारों से आपत्ति है. वो इंडिपेंडेंट एमपी जिनको मुंबई हाई कोर्ट ने बकायदा कहा है बोगस कास्ट सर्टिफिकेट उनका है, उनके पास एक बोगस राशन कार्ड है, उनका बोगस स्कूल लीविंग सर्टिफिकेट है.
The Lok Sabha Secretariat has sought a report on Navneet Rana's allegations within 24 hours.
The Hanuman Chalisa versus the Azan debate has only taken a political turn in Maharashtra. With the BJP openly backing the Rana couple, they have accused the Uddhav Thackeray government of being intolerant, while the Uddhav Thackeray government on the other hand has sought, in fact requested the central government to further intervention. But until that happens, the entire debate is only going to get louder. With cameraman Samir Shanbag in Mumbai, Vidya for India Today.